Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I am going to show you the new uh, technical analysis indicators for hot trading opportunities. So this is going to be a free course available to those that are non-technical. It's got a lot more stuff than I anticipated. Before I get started to show you this is going to be a lead-in using all the resources that comes out of this service, the Quant Analytics. So that's kind of what it really is for. If you're interested in what I'm doing, just get over to contact and subscribe when there's a forum and fill out your details and learn more about how to use this to your advantage. This technically can be used for any asset class, but obviously it's designed for, as YouTube calls it, the most dangerous asset class in the world in their mind. I can't mention it. We'll just say it's virtual and it's not physical. It's based around coins. Got it? All right. So this is the structure. It's a free course. I might list it for $2, but there's going to be a coupon code to get it for free. All right. So this is what we're going to go through. How to measure crypto movers, shakers with take profit and stop loss. So in here, just so you know, a lot of these videos are delivered by in Telegram. If you have, you obviously have to get the Telegram Messenger app, and they're in my Telegram channel. All right, so the first topic we cover how to do take profit, stop loss. I have a system, a script that will update everything every so a couple hours, automatically update interesting coins that look like they are about to be tradable with take profit, stop loss. And then there's also movers and shakers. I call it that because they've gone through a form of a volatility test to make sure that they're a lot more stable in the price at the time of when they're ready to potentially move. And again, this helps in the timing of taking positions because I have a spreadsheet that will list the performance of those coins based on hourly and 3 hour. Okay, so around that you can guess if you're too late in the trade to take a position based upon the 3 hour versus 2 hour or 1 hour performance. Next topic we cover is statistics to determine momentum in potential orders. This is very important because a lot of the coins out there revolve around the big daddy that you most likely know about. And based around that, you'll get some that will have a negative trend, other ones that will have a positive trend. You can also determine what a lot of people don't really use, but traders do, professional traders will use stats as a way to measure momentum in a particular asset, instrument, whatever you want to call it. And they'll use descriptive stats like kurtosis and all that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't have the time. I do provide those stats in a text file, but more importantly, that general people may use is the number of positive and negative returns over an hourly basis. So, for instance, if you get more positive returns, that tells you that the coin is moving more positively than negative based around probability. So obviously you don't want to trade coins that have more negative returns than positive. So visually you'll be able to get that before you take a trade. So that's just another way to filter out coins before you take those trades. All right, so next one we have is very popular in the world of technical analysis is Candlestick Patterns. So the Candlestick Patterns, there's a whole variety of them. I give a resource that's already on my blog. Well, actually, I'll give it to you. It's called thepatternssite.com. And every so often, you'll get alerts on certain candle patterns that show either bearish or bullish. Sometimes you'll get coins or assets that will show 3 days of bullish behavior and is a good time to buy in. Maybe if it's compelling enough, sometimes it can be bullish, bearish, all over the map, and it will help you identify bullish patterns and candles. Part of the other thing that helps in timing these is based around, actually I've listed it here, is the hourly and 3-hour movers. So we've covered that already. The next one, now people are probably going to ask, what's the total time of videos? I'm going to estimate the total time's around an hour, hour and a half. So it's not too long, not too involved. Now, one of the other things that I have is a spreadsheet that enables you to measure standard deviation. And again, this is all automated through the magic of the scripting that I provide in the files. So you'll be able to measure standard deviation. And that's another way of saying volatility. Some of the charts will show momentum and slope of the trend. So obviously the stronger the trend, the higher the momentum, the higher potential profit, and higher probability of profit if the slope of the trend is stronger. Another way to measure, and this is all in one spreadsheet, is I give signals based around volume, because volume can be a factor, obviously. Let's say in the mainstream, you could buy oil, generally like WTI or Brent, you probably have a good fill. But if you're just focusing on one contract of oil coming out of, let's say, Ghana, which doesn't produce a lot of oil, you may have a problem getting those kind of fill on those kind of contracts. So volume obviously makes a big difference. And generally, I use Fibonacci levels here, golden zone, for when the optimal time to buy into a particular instrument. It also helps your timing as well. But out of that, you can get buying signals from that based around the opportunities in terms of when, as I said, when to buy it. Lastly, this is the mother of all reports. It's delivered in Word documents. So here, and again, it's all system generated, but what you can learn from that is basically the most probably reliable technical indicator out there is moving average buy-sell cross signals. I mean, this is just one area that you could focus on, but it helps filter out all of the noise. So if you know you have a buying signal based upon a moving average cross of a buying and a sell line based upon price, then you get a buying signal from that will help filter out all of your coins from, let's say, you're watching or potentially could pick from 100, 200, 300 instruments, and you've now got five out of those, let's say 100, 200, 300 instruments show buying signals. So now you're able to drill down exactly on, let's say, those 5 instruments that have just had and generating a buying signal. So from there, you could continue to filter out which ones look good based upon, as I said, Fibonacci levels. I show charts with the price line, and in there I give you the 6 to 30, the 90 and 180 day view. So it gives you an idea, just long-term, short-term view. Those charts also contain the RSI, which can be very reliable based upon if the instrument's undervalued, overvalued. It's not quite what you think it is when you hear it from the professionals. The other thing that I give in those charts are momentum. So if you have positive momentum, again, you could just helps you fill out the or decipher if it looks good to buy into based around that. And you can also look at the history of the 180-day pattern as well to see with these buying cross signals based upon the charts, you can see if there's a lot of them are generating false positives if they're kind of going to a range-bound mode. Now, out of that, there's a lot of charts, I base um, the, the reports on just purely long view, no filtering whatsoever, and those generally tend to be the most reliable because they primarily are prioritized based upon the buy sell signal, and then out of that I can show unfiltered opportunities for shorts. Doesn't happen a lot, like classic shorts. And then I'll also have more longs based on volume and trend. So out of that, you get an idea of what looks good. But mostly you're going to prioritize based upon the buy-sell cross signal. And the longs based upon volume and trends are usually coins that are what I call bubbling under. They're usually focused on the top, performing 20, 30, 50, depends on the momentum of the market. And then if you started looking at those charts regularly every couple hours, you'll start to see which coins are starting to move in the direction of potential trading opportunity. And this is the longest one because it's got more detail in it. It's very visual, so it's not like a lot of math behind it. The stats has some math there again, but if you're just looking at the positive versus negative daily hourly returns, that's good enough with the distribution chart. These are not pretty charts, but they do the job to decipher what looks good, what doesn't look good. And as I said, the priority is usually your buy sell cross signals based upon moving averages is your top one, and then you can use the other data and charts that go with that based around stop loss, take profit, timing, Fibonacci levels, and so on. So it covers quite a bit. I was pretty impressed when I looked at this. So this is the course, and right now it's available in my Telegram channel, and you could just view it in Telegram there. And we'll leave it at that. This is the introductory video, so thanks for checking it out and downloading it and giving it an opportunity. As I said, if you do like this service and what's in it, really consider the Quant Analytics because it not just builds out the content what you see in this course, but it also enables you to download the charts and all as a package every couple of hours. So it does a lot of work for you because I'll tell you, I've talked to, I don't know, maybe 100 plus people when it comes to trading. Well, just trading overall, probably a good couple of hundred, maybe even 1,000 people. I don't know. Everyone's got their own story. But generally, what the biggest challenge I'm finding is being able to frequently suss out the data and being able to conveniently look at data and know what to look for in the data and the charts. So with this, if you just show, well, focus only on these ones because it's based upon a buy cross signal, then yeah, that will help you just give you an analysis. And even if you get 10 or 20 of those, you could just focus on the top 3, top 5 performing and focus on those. On top of, we're going to build out a Telegram channel for this group as well as my private chat server as well. So there's going to be a whole community coming out of this as well. So you're not going to be feeling alone as well. And that's the whole point of it. So that's going to focus on that if you're interested as well. Other than that, we shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.